If you've watched my channel before, you know I am a big proponent of 3D printing and an even bigger proponent of OnePageRules. Today, we're going to be covering their latest release, the Beastmen. Hi, I'm Katie and welcome back to Nerdic Inspiration. If you're new to my channel, my content is focused on tabletop related crafts and nerd culture themed art projects, and most recently, competitive play. So we're talking about OnePageRules again. They just make wargaming super simple with simplified user-friendly rule sets, free content on their website, and awesome unique minis. They have an affordable Patreon that you can check out where you can get their minis as STLs and print them at home. I've talked about OnePageRules in even more detail in a past video that I made about them, which you can check out after this video in the description below, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. Today, I want to focus on the stuff that they put out in the new year, which by the way, they are killing it. They just put out a release in January called Eternal Dynasty, and while I won't be covering those minis in this video, I just want to point out how freaking beautiful these minis are. So let's face it, the Eternal Dynasty models are fantastic proxies for a certain game that we know that had a certain codex update coming very soon. Now, as a part of the January and February releases, they also put out another faction called the Beastmen, which are another great proxy for a certain other game. They kind of give you Sigmarian vibes? Sigmarian? Sigmarish? Sigmar-esque vibes? And let me tell you, the February release that I just saw, OnePageRules, y'all put giants in there. I don't know what it is, but I love a good giant. I love a good giant, especially like just a real beefy, big, muscly, gross giant. Like, sign me up. These look sick. I would love to print one. I have zero uses for a giant, yet these giants are so fantastic that I just want a giant. But today we are not painting a giant. No. We are painting a beast. I know what you all are thinking. She just mentioned Sigmar-esque things. And then you're like, oh, she's been talking about 40k. Like, that stuff is happening. Is she gonna paint something for 40k? No, I'm not, because how the heck would I use this in 40k? So I picked out one of the models from OnePageRules, and I'm gonna paint that as if it was a proxy for the Beasts of Chaos, and I'm gonna paint it like perfect box art, the stuff that you would see online posted up that like you want to strive for. That's what I'm gonna paint. Just kidding, I'm totally not doing that. Not doing that at all. In typical Nerdic Inspiration fashion, I am going to completely derail the entire intent of the release from OnePageRules. OnePageRules, I don't know why you trust me to make videos about your content. So sorry. So here's the deal. My brain, whenever I hear the word beast, I associate it with Beast Boy from Teen Titans. I don't know why, but I hear Beastmen, I hear Beasts of Chaos, and my brain is immediately like, Beast Boy, Teen Titans. I used to love this show as a kid, and I mean like the real show. I'm not talking about that Teen Titans Go weird chibi stuff. It's not that. I am talking about like that OG Western cartoon Teen Titans, the OG's really cool plotline, storyline, awesome art. That was the Teen Titans that I watched growing up as a kid. That was the Beast Boy that I imagined being Beast Girl with my friends, and I would pretend to transform into various sorts of animals and then attack my friends, which was pretty cool. So that is a very prominent memory that I want to now relive in my adulthood through art and miniatures. You're welcome. We're gonna paint one of the Beastmen models as Beast Boy color scheme, making it Teen Titans themed. A crossover that you never dreamed of, but you also never asked for. Can you imagine an entire army that's like Beast Boy Teen Titan themed? I kind of like it. I'm kind of like feeling it. I don't know. To further agitate everybody that watches my videos, I am not going to be painting one of the large epic character models from this line. Instead, I'm going to be painting this dude as my OG Beast Boy. And no, it's not the Beast Lord that you see pictured in the back there, it's his literal pet. The model is called Lord's Pet. Lord's Pet. We're painting the Lord's Pet for this video, y'all. So I've got the model printed pretty much perfectly, per OPR usual. The supports come off like a breeze, the model prints without any issue. I mean, you touch and go, you leave it, it runs, you come back, you got a perfect model. I don't know how to describe it. It's just wonderful. I love their supports. They're amazing. So I've got the model, primed it in white primer, pretty basic, and I'm essentially going to airbrush all the base colors. So Beast Boy, from where I know and love him, has green skin, he's got purple and black as his uniform colors. So those are going to be our 3 primary base colors for the overall figure. In addition to that, I'm going to use some highlights and shades for some basic effects. I'm not going to go too over the top with this model, I just wanted to have a pretty simple paint job. At this point, I'm just going to take you all through like an epic painting sequence, so see you soon. Alright, so we need a base for our Beast Boy man. Thinking back to Teen Titans, even in the original series, and then it's very prominent in the Chibi series, Beast Boy loves to eat, and him and Cyborg are always like scarfing down food, and they love pizza. So I am thinking I'm going to custom make a pizza base for this figure. Yep.
Here's the special sauce.
Put on your seatbelt. Here is our Beast Boy model. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, it's free. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you liked it and share it with your friends. You can also check out my Patreon and link below if you're willing and able to support the channel in that way. Don't forget to check out my Instagram if you want to follow me outside of YouTube and see what I'm doing. I post reels, posts, and stories all the time. I've also got some pretty cool stuff in the works that I've been working really hard on, so I hope you'll stick around and check it out later. Cool.